DC News Now. DC slated to host the world's biggest soccer games.
The 2026 FIFA World Cup draw will take place at the Kennedy Center.
The latest from the White House.
No D.C. homicides in 9 days. We're hearing from the president and from Washingtonians about the recent crime crackdown.
Some sunshine finally warmed us up out there today. We'll let you know if these same warm temperatures will stick around this weekend.
Many Americans facing crippling credit card debt. What you can do to get back on track, we're helping you stretch your dollar.
Breaking it down for back to school, the Washington Wizards giving out supplies to students.
Breaking now at 4, Kilmar Abrego Garcia has been released from a Tennessee jail. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And I'm Tosin Fakile. Abrego Garcia is now on his way back to Maryland.
This newly released photo shows Abrego Garcia leaving the Putnam County Jail in Cooksville. He was the Maryland man that was wrongfully deported to El Salvador back in March. He was returned to the U.S. and then moved to Tennessee to face smuggling charges stemming from a traffic stop in 2022. His lawyer releasing a statement saying, quote, that a measure of justice would once again separate this family.
So what happens next? He is still in. His trial begins. There's also concerns Abrego Garcia will face deportation again. While he cannot be deported to El Salvador without violating a judge's order, Homeland Security has said they plan to deport him to another country. And in the district, President Trump says the 2026 World Cup draw will take place at the Kennedy Center.
Yeah, the president made that announcement from the White House earlier today.
It's a tremendous honor to bring the global event and this incredible group of people and these unbelievable athletes, the best athletes in the world, to the cultural center of our nation's capital.
As president there for the announcement, he said that there will be 48 teams. He also let the president touch the World Cup, a privilege that's rarely allowed.
And staying on President Donald Trump, earlier today in the White House, the president talking about several things happening in the country, including the takeover of the district during that announcement. The president talked about a lot of things at the moment. But first, let's get to our weather this time and check in with meteorologist Damon Matson.
Well, Damon, obviously the weekend underway for so many of us. You and I and Tosin, we have to be a little bit patient. But how are things looking?
We're almost there, man. I know we're getting there. We're getting there. Just like everybody else, I think we will be able to enjoy what we have in store this weekend because, I mean, it is going to be pretty nice across the DMV. It already really has here today as our old friend, high pressure, has finally showed back up. And Hurricane Erin, well, it's way off to the east at this point. We only have those leftover outer bands showing up on our map at this point. So that's how far away the hurricane has drifted, opening the door for this high pressure center to roll on in, give us a little bit more sunshine, and to really boost up our temperatures to a warm but comfortable level. Now, there is one catch, unfortunately. Some of the leftover effects of Hurricane Erin are being felt near our coastlines. All of this green you're seeing here, those are coastal flood warnings, coastal flood advisories that will remain in place through today, Saturday, all the way even into Sunday morning for parts of D.C., southern Maryland, up along the western shore of the Chesapeake Bay. Near Annapolis is where the worst of this flooding will be, hence the warning. Everybody else under an advisory. So the sensitive coastal areas definitely should pay attention for that possibility of a little bit of flooding with each high tide cycle. So that's something to keep in mind. But if you're farther inland, no concerns whatsoever. I mean, sunny skies are with us the rest of the day. Today, there are a few clouds to the west near the mountains, but even those will break up heading into the night as we enjoy some very comfortable temperatures. So how long can we keep this beautiful weather going this weekend? We'll have your full forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. We'll check in with you soon. Happening now, federal agents raided the home of President Trump's former national security advisor, John Bolton, in Bethesda. Just before 7 this morning, FBI Director Kash Patel wrote on his page on X, "No one is above the law." That happened just before the news broke about the raid. The raid is related, they say, to allegations of Bolton possessing classified documents. Officials say Bolton has been cooperative and isn't in custody. We'll have a full report coming up in our next half hour.
Arrested in Virginia, a man is set to be sentenced after he was convicted of murdering 2 people during a Halloween party in 2020. FFXNow.com reports 31-year-old Karim Jackson shot 2 people on November 1st at a home on Bristol Court. Police say the 24-year-old Christopher Johnson, 25-year-old Frank Sable were shot and killed. 2 others were also injured but recovered. Jackson will be sentenced December 5th.
A community in Largo, Maryland, grieving the deaths of 2 people who died from carbon monoxide exposure on Wednesday.
And DC News Now's Tim Reedy covers Prince George's County for us. He spoke to neighbors wondering how this could happen.
Many in this Largo neighborhood are heartbroken about the 2 people who died. They say they can't believe this happened, and they also tell us the 2 victims who lost their lives were really good people.
Older couple I would see, great people. It's just really unfortunate.
Trayvon Spade lives across the street from the home where 2 people have died.
I will kind of see them in passing, like when I'm out walking my dog. My father had more of a relationship with them than I did, but they were always just kind people. So just to see something that devastating happen to good people was just disheartening.
Thursday morning around 11 a.m., 3 people in this home on Berrywood Court were taken to the hospital. Prince George's County Police say 2 of those victims died as a result of carbon monoxide exposure.
I mean, it is tragic. We do feel for the families. We're trying to reach out to the families now that we have this, especially these are seniors in our community. So it is very heart-wrenching to have our senior community impacted.
The names of the victims have not been identified, and police are still investigating this case. Family members and friends were at the home this morning but did not want to comment.
We don't really have a lot of stuff like this happen very often. So, I mean, we had a few situations here and there, but I feel like everybody in this neighborhood is kind of close-knit. So everybody knows everybody. So we're feeling it.
We are waiting for more information to see what exactly caused the carbon monoxide exposure. This case is under investigation. In Largo, Maryland, Tim Reed, DC News Now.
And staying in Maryland, 5 people are displaced after a fire ripped through a home in Rockville. It happened this morning on Delabrook Farm Lane. 2 adults, 3 kids and pets safely escaped. Investigators believe the fire was accidental and likely caused by electrical wiring. The damage is estimated to be over $250,000. And new today, Howard University's president, Ben Vinson III, is stepping down from his role. Vinson has led the university since September 2023. There's been no reason given for his departure. Meanwhile, President Emeritus Dr. Wayne Frederick will serve as acting president. He served prior to Vinson's appointment. Vinson's last day is August 31st.
Well, kids in Prince George's County having a lot of fun hanging out with police officers all week for the Laurel City Police Department annual Cops Camp. And the week kids ages 6 to 13 are getting to see what police officers do on their job. They're also having a lot of fun. And we're participating in relay races that you see right there, also getting a chance to swim at the pool and arts and crafts. Organizers say the camp is a great way for kids to see police officers as real people and not be afraid.
At the end of the day, they can see, like, our job, it's very demanding. It can be a very serious job, but this also shows the human aspect to it too, that we like to have fun as well. And, you know, along with the community, we like to incorporate the children with that as well and show them that, you know, we can have fun with them as well.
And the Cops Camp is an event that happens every year right before the kiddos return to school.
Looking ahead, you still have the chance, Mark, to win the $700 million Powerball jackpot lottery. It is now the 11th largest in Powerball history. Winners could choose between annual payments of over $300 million in cash, and people still have time to get their tickets. That drawing is Saturday at 10:59 p.m.
If I win, Tosin, you'll never see me again. I'll send you a text. Just one day after wrapping up training camp, the Commanders are making a big move in trading away last year's starting running back Brian Robinson Jr. to the San Francisco 49ers. According to several reports, the Commanders will get a 6th-round pick in next year's draft, and we'll have much more on this roster move coming up in sports during our 6 p.m. hour.
Yeah, there's been a lot of movements in Washington Commanders camp I wonder if they're trying to place themselves right for the drafts next year to acquire more, not necessarily big time players, but players that can make big moves for the team.
And this move, as you know, remember, wasn't a surprise because Brian Robinson set out the last preseason game in anticipation that they were going to make a move, and it happened. We wished him nothing but the best. And by the way, go Commanders.
Always go Commanders. We're excited that, it's a new football season. We're hoping they can make a difference. We've had 2 preseason games,
right?
And we're like, okay, let's see what happens as we move forward.
Because they don't count.
I know.
Well, hey, let's go, Commanders. Well, coming up, a week without murders in D.C. and D.C. News Now's Randy Bass will have the numbers and reaction from people in the community. That's coming up in our next half hour.
And you will hear from the man that has been dropped by the Kennedy Center, who's been making medallions for the Kennedy Center honors. That story is coming up next.
And later, we're stretching your dollar. How to save when it comes to credit card debt.
You are watching DC News Now at 4, covering the news where you live all across the DMV. A live look over the horizon here in Washington, D.C.
Stay with us. We're back in 2 minutes.